Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Views back at you today with another one. And what I am looking at today is a beer from Folklore Brewing and Meadery out of Dothan, Alabama. It is their JP-8 Black and Tan. Dothan, Alabama since 2013. All right, so little description of the beer on the label here. It says a blend of porter and IPA. So this is not really your traditional black and tan. Um, Porter and IPA creates a rich malt chocolate hoppy brew. JP-8 is slang for Jet Propellant 8, a proprietary blend of fuel often used for aircraft at Fort Rucker, Alabama, and around the world. This beer was originally named the JP after our longtime friend and customer when he asked for a blend of his two favorite beers. It is now commonly known as JP-8. We do not recommend operating aircraft while enjoying this beer. So 7.5% alcohol. This is interesting. I've never had a black and tan where the lighter beer is an IPA. It's usually a traditional black and tan is usually a Pilsner and a porter. So a little bit different take on a black and tan. All right. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. They do have a website if anybody is interested. Folklorebrewing.com. All right, let's give this bad boy a pour. At the very least, this should be a very interesting beer. So a nice dark brown appearance, a nice 2.5 to 3 finger deep tan, creamy looking head on there. Looks very good in the glass. So let's get a nose on this thing here. I'm picking up on some of the hops. You're getting a nice dark roasted barley malt bready component on the aroma as well. 7.5% alcohol, 50 IBUs, so that's pretty high. 50 IBUs, especially for this style. So it smells really good. Little breadiness, a nice hop character, little sweetness. That's pretty much it. Smells like a winner. So cheers, guys. Let's get into it. Very interesting. You're getting those IPA qualities first and foremost. A nice hop presence, more of a citrus hop note than a piney hop note. Very, very nice. It's not too bitter though. You get a nice toasted bread note in the middle of the sip from the porter. Very good. The carbonation is relatively high with this one. The body is light to almost medium. Very nice. The IPA works well with this because you get a lot of the sweetness from the porter, those dark roasted barley malts, and of course that nice citrus hop component. These two styles are really going well together. And like I said, this is not your traditional black and tan. A lot hoppier because of the IPA versus the Pilsner mixed with that porter. And I believe it is a 50 to 50-50 ratio. It does say on the label, all natural ingredients, no artificial flavors or additives. Very nice. Very different also. The finish is crisp and clean and refreshing, relatively dry. The bitterness comes through nicely on the finish. It's kind of all the way through the sip, though. You get the nice hop presence right off the bat when you first take that sip. It leads into that nice breadiness and malt complexity in the middle of the sip. A little bit of that toast component comes through, and maybe a little bit of light chocolate as well. And then, of course, that bitterness takes the front seat in the finish with this one. Nice citrus forward hop bitterness on the finish to balance it out. Very, very enjoyable. I can't say that I've ever had a beer quite like this. A very innovative way to make a black and tan. Like I said, not traditional, but very enjoyable nonetheless. Um, if you live in an area where you can find this beer, I would definitely check it out. I bought it in a variety pack. I'm not really sure what it would go for in a 6 pack or 12 pack configuration, um, but I wouldn't imagine that it would be too much because the variety pack that I got was $12.99. So very enjoyable. One more sip, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a rating. Mm, very nice. Um, if you like black and tans, more than likely you will enjoy this beer. Although if you're not a big hop head, it might be a little too hoppy for you, especially because it's not really in line with the black and tan style. Typically, like I said, they use Pilsner beers for the for 50% and porter for the other 50. This is the porter and then the IPA. It is in the excellent range for me, though. Nonetheless, a nice take on the black and tan style. I think it's a 92 out of 100. It's in the excellent range, but it's an A minus for me. I would probably prefer a traditional black and tan, a little bit more malt forward and less hoppy. Although the hops that they're using are very enjoyable, very citrus forward, not piney at all. Which I do like my hops to be more citrusy than piney. Um, it works well. Like I said, it works well. It's a nice balance between the malt and the hops that they're using. So a 92 out of 100 for the Folklore Brewing and Meadery, their JP-8 out of Dothan, Alabama since 2013. Go check out their website, check out the beer. Let me know what you guys think. Very enjoyable product. That'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.